that as, if the world came to an end because zombies, were running around, and I kind of like the original, not the first Night of the Living Dead, but maybe the second. What
about Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, but they were talking about how they got created with all these barrels of toxic military waste, and somehow it got in the water system, and it just kept spreading. This bacteria
That's scary.
It killed the person after so many hours, and they turned into a zombie. Or if they died, they turned into a zombie after they drank that liquid or came into contact with that bacteria. Maybe living in a missile silo might be a safe place to live.
Have you seen 28 Days Later where the zombies were running? Just imagine if you were living in like a movie like that where the zombies are running and chasing you. What would you do? I mean, where would you go? I mean, the zombies are chasing you. They're going to eat you. Like, where are you going to go, man?
Hey, The Walking Dead, I would think one of these days they're going to run out of the plot, and that'll be the end of the cartoon, the comic book, the comic book and the show, because look at this. You talk about running 28 zombies. Days, what happened after 28 days?
28 days later?
Yeah, the zombies starved to death, and they all were dying off and dying.
That's the issue with zombies.
So after they eat all of you and your neighbors and your relatives, after there's no more food around and no more cattle around and no more dogs and cats around for them to eat, they'll die off. So if you're in a bomb shelter or you're in a missile silo, you come out a year later. Hey, you and your wife or your girlfriend, you start a whole new society.
Adam and Eve all over again.
Yeah.
But what do you think about what do you think about the zombie movies that are made nowadays? Do you think they're more realistic or unrealistic? To me, they're not as scary as they were before. Like 28 Days Later, like there was a lot more jump scares and the zombies are like running after you. Now they're like, oh, the zombies are they're not fighting the zombies anymore in The Walking Dead.
Fresh brains. But they're more looking like zombies now than they did. But
but they're not doing anything.
Maybe it's because, we've been conditioned so many years for zombies, it doesn't have the effect. Like when you were like 16 years old or 13 years old, you were scared. Yeah.
You wouldn't go in the woods because you'd be like, oh no, there's a zombie in the woods. But now it's just like, oh, The Walking Dead's out. You can hit a zombie with a stick and you'll be okay.
Yeah,
I mean the zombies can walk. That's what the movies tell us. The zombies can walk. But in my mind, after watching 28 Days Later, zombies can't walk.
Anyway, that's the end of our show tonight. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to have another strange paranormal show.
Very strange.
Yeah. Well, anyway, from my house to the whole wide world, you're listening to Night Dreams Talk Radio with me, Gary, your host, and the producer over here, Kevin.
And we're going to Spreaker very shortly, so check us out, nightdreamstalkradio.com. Stay awesome.
Yeah, if you want to get a hold of me and you want to be a guest on my show, there's a good way to do it. Contact me at motorcycletalkbygary@gmail.com. Everybody, have a great evening.
Listening to Night Dreams Radio with Gary Anderson.
Our intro music is provided by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com.
With a little imagination, you should be able to envision the torches and hear the screams that echoed through here.